Hello everybody, MegaTrish1000 here with a deck profile on my top 16 Nats 2012 Chaos Dragon deck profile. Sorry for the lack of video, guys. I have been visiting family out of state and stuff, and y'all know it's just I'm 13, so it's not like I have much of an option, and they didn't have Wi-Fi, so I couldn't make any videos. Sorry about that. But I did top 16 with this deck, so I'll go ahead and get into it, and I'll talk about my matchups at the end, and any tech choices, I'll just talk about them during. 2 red med, 3 gets cloggy, 2 is good, triple light pulsar, it's broken, double red med, double clip wyvern. I feel like triple dark flare got clogged. Triple Lila, staple, triple Raikou, staple. I didn't play JD version because I felt like it was, again, inconsistent. Double Card Trooper, obviously. Triple Tour Guide, amazing broken card. Triple Effect Veiler, it's broken. Spirit Spirit, I felt like my worst matchup was Dino because for some reason I also had like 7 cards for Injectors and I'll beat him every time. But Dino, I always have a hard matchup against. No matter what anybody says, I still have a hard matchup against them. So I main decked the Reaper just to give me game 1 advantage. Triple Chaos Sorcerer. Oh wait, hold on. Triple Chaos Sorcerer against like pretty much everything, and I could just, it's more balls it removes, and then Bouncer is amazing. So yeah, BLS, it's broken. Dark Arm Dragon, pretty stable. Gores, stable. That's it for the monsters. 31 monsters are 9 spells. For the spells, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, and Allure of Darkness. Charge and double recharge. I feel like 3 got cloggy. And sometimes you want to have a Light Swarm in your hand. Like if you have 1 back row and I'm about to push for game, I'd rather have a Lila in my hand than draw 2. Because my game is always better than drawing 2 cards. So, only 2. Future Fusion is broken. And Lance, because if they play like Skill Drain and summon a big beast stick, I can summon Dad and play this and then just blow up everything. Or my beaters can get over your beaters, like Lila and this equals get over Dolka, and then build during in phase, so that's good. And if you have like 2 back row, I can summon Lila, you bottomless or TT, play this, pop your other back row. So it's just really good and really effective. For extra, 1 5-headed. 1 scrap, 1 Brio. I still do play these cards. There's no Xenomines in here. I still can't afford him, guys. He's really expensive, but he's getting reprinted, so yeah. But I still play these cards. 1 Arcanite, 1 Catastor, 1 Black Rose. This won me a game round 4. This won me a game against Light Swarms. Army Arm won me a game on my round 6 matchup. I mean, no, this won me a game round 7. Bouncer, it's broken. Exhibito, same thing. Never went for this guy, but I felt like I might need him, so I'll put him in there. Utopia, again, never went for him, but I feel like I might need him. Golem was amazing. Javier, same. Brilliant, did his job. And same thing with Leviathan. For side, my side deck was amazing. I loved my side deck. I'd not change 1 card. 2 Electric Virus. Triple DD Crow, this killed Injectors. Killed the mirror match and helped me against Dino Rabbit. Dino Rabbit and mirror match and just anti-meta. This was the MVP. I sided this in round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yes, you heard me, except for round 1, which I was playing Zodio TK, random, right? But except for round 1, I sided this in every single freaking time. It's good against Dino, it's good in the mirror, it's good against Chaos Dragon, so it is really good. 3 Misties, and Overworld Decree. Just your standard back row negate. So I'll go ahead and, oh yeah, my prizes. It was Dragon Duel, guys, just FYI, it was Dragon Duel. I'm only, like, I just turned 13, so yeah, I played in Dragon Duel. This is the mat. That's the top cut mat. I mean, this is the top cut map. This is the disqualifying map. Yeah, and then I got this, a complete set of Galactic Overlord, card D. Where's the Bouncer? You know, the Bouncer, these guys, you know, Night Beams, the whole thing, which is cool. You got a pair of sleeves for qualifying. That was pretty cool. And then this thing, it's the bag. It's pretty cool. Like, I needed a new bag because my old bag ripped. And then I was using a sucky thing just temporarily till I bought a new one. And this was like perfect. It's like really good material. It's sort of mesh, and you can tie them up here so that way people just can't like slowly unzip it and steal your stuff. And it's got this in the back, so you can wear it like a backpack. It's pretty cool. Now for my matchups, I'll go through them real quick. Round 1, Exodio TK. He wasn't that good of a player. He misplayed a lot. But I mean, I was kind of scared because if you're playing Exodia and you open up nuts, there's no stopping Exodia. But I still did win. I won with a 2-0. Round 2, I faced a Down Rabbit player. He opened up Tour Guide, Double Rescue Rabbit game 1 and 3, so I did lose. That was my only loss of the day. Went round 3, faced round 3 was a mirror match. I 2-0'd the guy. I didn't open up nuts or anything, but this card won me game 1, and then like Reaper was for the win game 2. Round 4, I faced a Light Swarm player. She was a girl. She was really good. She went game 2 JD BLS, and I only had one card in hand, and she was going for complete game. And on the first AD I dropped Gores and then put it in defense mode. She beat over the Gores, and since she had so much field presence, then she banished this man phase 2. But then I went Summon Light Pulsar, Summon Effect Glare, Synchro, Black Rose, and she was like, oh crap. And then she lost her whole field presence, and I had 3 in hand. She only had 1, and her 1 in hand was a dead recharge, and she didn't draw nothing, so I won. I won that 2-0. Round 5, I faced an Inzector player. He was good. Believe it or not, I won game 1. Game 2, he actually could have beat me because I had Acid Golem. But I mean, this is only game 2, and I won game 1, guys. I had Acid Golem with 1 attachment and like a few cards in hand. I remember this. I know I had Allure of Darkness. I had this. Where's my BLS at? And BLS. And like, I think a Tour Guide. Yeah, Tour Guide. I know what y'all are saying. Like, why didn't you just, like, you know, like, set this last turn so that way you could attack off? He prohibitioned my Red Eyes, so I couldn't do that. So this was my hand, and I had 1 attachment on this, and I was at 19,000, so I had to detach. But he drew the sword and went ahead and scooped. But if he wouldn't have, I would have had to detach from this because I couldn't pay. I would have. This was my hand. I would have drew this, played it, drew this, and I wouldn't have had no place because I can't special. But I mean, he scooped. But I mean, odds are game 3 I would have beat him. But like that would have been like my second loss of the day. But I mean, that was my second. No, I probably would have came back and winning game 3. But I mean, it really didn't matter. So I won that, and then I went round 6, Don Rabbit, 2-0'd that guy. Like I said, that was the Spirit Reaper for the win. Round 7, facing Inzectors, I 2-1'd him. He opened up game 2 nuts, and you can't stop the nuts. Top 16, I faced a hero player. I know what you're saying. He's heroes. Why didn't you just knock the mess out of him? He opened up Miracle Fusion, Super Palmy, game 1 and 3. He opened up the nuts. He opened up the nuts. And I can't stop that. And, so yeah, that was the deck profile. The only thing I might change is, Gaia Charger, since I have one. And then, where the frick is it? Somewhere around here. Yeah. And then Utopia for this guy. This girl. Zoom in on that. And then, where's my binder? There it is. And then, sorry about that. And then Gaia Charger to get over echoes and stuff for Spirit Reapers. Yeah. But other than that, it was really good. It was a really consistent deck. Sorry, I do want to apologize again for lack of videos. I will be posting more now. I might start this. I might start like just doing response videos where you can leave a comment or a PM about a card, like whether or not I think it's a good side decking card in a certain deck, or just like, alright, for example, people ask me all the time, do I think this is a good side deck card in Dragons? I do, because they say you have weak mirror match in Dragons. I mean, a weak mirror match against Zectors. They have no Hornet. They can't just keep going rank 5s, rank 5s, rank 5s, rank 5s, rank 5s with Ladybug. And you can't just keep hitting me with a freaking, with Hopper's effect to attack directly. I'm not going to lose to that. So it was really good. And then also Chalice is a good side deck card. Just, just any deck, anything you want to ask me about, just go ahead and leave a PM or comment, and I'll do a deck profile or deck video on it. So yeah, guys, that's the deck. Top 16. Yeah. Thanks. Megatrish 1000 signing out.